Hey, welcome back to Screen Time TV, a podcast where we discuss some of the latest streaming shows. Today we'll be discussing Peacemaker Season 2. But then before that, we'll do a little Based or Waste. And before that, some what other things we've been watching.
Yeah.
Jared, when has anything we've ever done actually been for the good of the podcast?
It's a good question.
My name is Josh, and this is my co-host, Jared.
Josh, Pokemon is plural. It's not Pokemen.
Right.
Also, I'm not in. I'm just incredibly susceptible to peer pressure.
Yeah. All good quotes from Peacemaker.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Jared, what have you been watching?
I have 2 shows to talk about.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
I'm saving some because I have a little bit more besides that, but we're going to be recording again soon, pretty early, so I'm going to save a little bit because I don't know how much I'm going to watch.
Gotcha.
In between. So
Gotcha.
yeah. How much do you have?
A movie and 3 shows, but the one is not even really.
Oh, okay. Well, you got
a lot. So
decent amount.
I'm just going to mention. I'll start out with that. Abbott Elementary Season 5 is back.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, and this is just at this point a classic workplace comedy. Just instead of it being at a paper company or a police
at a bar
or a police station.
Yeah.
It's an elementary school, and it's great. Start off, it's just as good as it's been.
Okay.
So,
all right. Maybe I'll watch it someday. I dropped off like at the end of season 1, I think.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. I couldn't get into it that much, but I like the crossover with Sonny. That was sick.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
this is Hulu, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's on Hulu or Disney Plus with Hulu, whatever you.
Because it's a network show, right?
Yeah, it's on ABC.
ABC. Okay.
I was thinking, I was like, I don't know if this was created by one of the Office guys or not, like some of the other ones.
I thought it was mainly just the main girl, like she's
the
main actress, like, right? It was created by her, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think
that's what I heard.
I mean, it feels very much like The Office, but
yeah,
way it's made and done. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, was he involved with? Oh yeah, I guess he was involved with Parks and Rec also, right?
Yes,
the guy that created The Office.
Yeah,
the American Office.
Yeah, and one of them because there's
okay.
But yeah, he did Parks and Rec and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then
he's involved in that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then The Good Place, and then and what's that more recent one with in the retirement home with?
I don't know. You watched it. I did not watch it.
It was good. They're doing a season 2, but
okay. Yeah, I never checked it out.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. What's something you got?
All right, I'm going to start off with a show that I've been very excited about for a while.
Okay.
And just
by the way, I think there's a good chance the 2 shows you have is probably the other
really?
2. I think maybe. Let's see.
Okay.
Anyway, let's see.
Well, this is the one I just posted on Instagram. The Chair Company.
Oh yeah. I watched the first episode.
You watched it?
The first episode, yeah.
Man, okay. So I didn't know if you watched this because I didn't know how big of a Tim Robinson fan
I'm not
you
a big
are.
Tim Robinson.
I didn't think so. And he's one of my favorites, and everything he does, I like his sketch comedy, but I actually like when he just is, like Detroiters was awesome, but just really short-lived, which is the main show. And then the movie Friendship was awesome that he did with Paul Rudd recently. And same guy created this and directed this that did Friendship, which I was not aware of. But I've been looking forward to this show ever since they first talked about it, like earlier this year. Just because I was excited for him to do Tim Robinson to do an actual show again. Also, Lake Bell is the other person I recognize that's in it, which is his
Correct.
wife, which is kind of wild that that's his wife. But anyway, I like the description for the show. Follows a man who investigates a conspiracy after an embarrassing incident at work.
Yeah.
It is very much him show. Like I think he's involved with the writing at least. As well as I think this guy that directed the Friendship movie and directed this episode at least. I don't know if he directs all 8.
Yeah.
But it's very similar feel to that movie, which I really liked. And I was just no one makes me laugh as much as this guy, Tim Robinson. But you either get it or you don't, or like it, or like it's very like a very specific type of comedy. And I don't know. In this first episode, it made me laugh several times more than a lot of other shows. I just love his very niche
I don't
humor.
know that
I didn't think you did though as much.
I don't know that I don't know that I laughed that much in watching it.
Okay. By the way, this is HBO.
Yes, it's on HBO Max.
But yeah, so I was surprised. I'm surprised you watched it.
I figured check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So you didn't really like it?
it's okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'll probably watch at least a second episode, see, but
You liked Detroiters though. Okay.
Yeah.
But that was more the ads. I know that one was really up your alley.
But I also feel like, I don't know, that actually made me laugh some stuff. That's at least in the first episode.
That was him with what's his name too, which is he's also very funny. The other main actor in that show. As far as other shows he's done, I don't think he's really done much. It's mainly a sketch comedy thing, which is also very like niche. But I prefer when he actually does a role in like a show or movie. And did you watch Friendship?
No, I did not watch Friendship.
Okay. Well, I guess you probably won't like that if you're like not into it. It is very similar to this.
Okay.
I like the way it's filmed though. It is like a 70s conspiracy. Did you notice that? The way they film it, like it's kind of, what's the movie we talked about? The Coppola movie.
Yeah.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Which is cool. But anyway,
it does have that vibe,
I really like I like the score a lot too. There's not much of it in the show, but it's really cool. The feel of it. Anyway, I'm very into this. But yeah. Okay, well I wonder if my other thing is you watched then. I was surprised you watched this. So
all right. So I'll do my movie and then we'll let you do your show.
Okay.
And so I watched the new I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh.
This is on video on demand, I think.
Not streaming yet. It's only
I don't think it was streaming. I think I watched it. I think it was. I don't know.
Okay.
It might be. I don't know.
I don't know.
This is a group of friends terrorized by a stalker who knows about a gruesome incident from their past.
Mm-hmm.
So this has Madeline Klein as one of the main group of
I don't think I know that
people.
name.
She's the blonde from the Outer Banks, and then
okay.
she's been. I mean, she was in like Knives Out, the second movie, and
Okay. She in the Runarounds? Is she in the new?
No, she's not in the Runarounds. No, I think she's too big to. I think she's been. She's done several movies. She's done several movies besides the two I just mentioned, but can't think of the other ones off the top. So I think she might be like not doing TV other than the Outer Banks, right?
That makes sense. I mean, that's a big deal to be in Knives Out now, for sure.
Yeah. So, but then it also has Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt, and
that's what I was curious about. Like if there were any
they were like
original.
the old guard that comes back to help the young kids. But
I like both of them.
But this movie was pretty bad.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty bad. I've not seen it, but
it's like
that sucks.
They had all the pieces there, and yeah, it's just bad.
So what makes it bad? Because I assume they just probably followed the same formula as the original movie, right?
Roughly, loosely.
But it's a continuation, obviously, because Freddie and
Yeah, whatever their names were.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. Yeah, I don't remember.
And like
they're playing the same characters,
correct.
older.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They're like adults. They're at the age that they could be the parents of
right.
the kids that are in this now that are like the age that they were in the original movie.
Yeah. I guess I haven't seen that for original movie in a long time. I guess Sarah Michelle Gellar died in that one.
Correct.
Okay, so she wouldn't.
So
be in
she is in it briefly, like as like a vision,
interesting.
Yeah, but it's weird because she looks so either they're doing a lot of de-aging and something, or I couldn't quite remember, or if they just pulled stuff from the old because it's so long since I saw the original. If they're just pulling stuff from that and like putting it in, because there's just like flashes of the main girl.
Well, I will say I saw Sarah Michelle Gellar recently in a new show. I think she's in the Dexter prequel, and she looks very good. She's aged very well. Okay. So
maybe it's just a little makeup and
I don't know,
little CG and de-aging, and I don't know, but the movie's bad, so
yeah. Well.
But I kind of figured it was going to be, but like for nostalgia purposes, I just wanted to watch it.
What about Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt? How they look? I don't think I've seen them recently.
It's hard to tell. Like he looked older, but like I wasn't. It's hard to tell if like they were trying to make him look old.
Okay.
She didn't look too bad, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, and around the time of the original movie, I feel like she was big. She was like the biggest, even over Sarah.
She was bigger than Sarah. Yeah, that's why she was the lead, and Sarah was just because Sarah Michelle Gellar was like, other than just doing Buffy, was like she hadn't really done movie.
Right, because around the same time was Cruel Intentions, but I don't know if that was before or after.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was around like that late or 1999 or 2000. Era. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. I probably won't watch it then.
All right. So what?
You want me to do another one,
yeah.
or do you have just one more or two more?
Just
things?
one more because the chair we both had.
Right. Okay. All right. My other thing is Monster on Netflix.
No, that's not the same. Okay.
So. That's why I didn't think you would watch this either.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Okay. So this is a show. Actually, this came back pretty quick because I remember talking about the last season on the podcast. This is on Netflix. This is what do you call it? Do you call it anthology when it's a different story every season?
Yep.
Okay. So this is an anthology show about a particular, normally it's a serial killer or a pair of serial killers that they focus on. First season was Dahmer, which was like a big hit when it came out, which was actually really good. Season 2 is the one I mentioned, was the Menendez brothers, which I was not familiar with at all, their story. But the season was good also. And then this season is Ed Gein, which I was very interested in. Because, well, so a couple of reasons why I actually really have always liked this show. So the cast has always been stacked in every season. Like they get a lot of people.
Reenactments of this. They're not like or dramatizations of the story. It's not documentary.
No.
Okay.
And which I actually prefer. I like when if it's something a real story. I like when it's actually done for real. I don't mind documentaries, but I like when it's played out. So, yeah. So there's always the cast. Like last season, man, I'm blanking. Chloe Sevigny and blanking on his name now, from Dune. Anyway, they were both in the last season, just as like the parents or something, but they're in a lot. Like, so they get, first season had a lot of extra people too. So this season, not as much, like big actors. Charlie Hunnam is playing Ed Gein, which actually is perfect casting. Like I was surprised what they did with him. And they did something, because he has like a lazy eye, which then I saw an actual picture of Ed Gein, and I guess they had that. So they like did something to make him look like that. Anyway, so far, I think this is really great. Like I think every season has been really good. You have not watched any? Okay.
Nope.
So this is what's also interesting, and I wanted to ask you about this. This show is shot incredibly well, I think, too. It always looks really good. So I did a little investigation, and the main cinematographer is Barry Baz Odine. So I was like, okay, I don't know who that is. And so I looked him up, and everything Greg Fraser has done, it says additional photography. So I'm assuming this is like Greg Fraser's, what would you call it? Is this like his assistant DP?
Well, there's not really sometimes there's a second camera unit. Like, so it's like if there's a second
All it
unit.
said was additional photography. So I don't know what that means, but he's always on with like everything Greg Fraser when I looked up.
I don't know.
So I mean, at least like this is, I guess, like Greg Fraser's like kind of number one guy he works with at least.
Because I mean, you have like other people in the camera department, but then they're
Right.
like supporting that. They're not actually normally running another camera.
Okay.
Supporting the single camera for the. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, but again, I know sometimes they have a second unit, and then you said you'd have a DP for the second unit,
Okay.
just to
Oh, so maybe that's
additional
what it is.
coverage of. Sometimes it's like, well, we can shoot these things without the A actors, and it's like the B actors or whatever, or non-actor scenes, and you just go.
Okay.
Now some of them, like sometimes the second unit is like specifically for action. Like you'd be like, oh, that's that's because those people know how to shoot action, and so.
All right. Well,
But yeah, I mean, either way, it sounds like he's worked with Greg Fraser
A lot.
bit. And so then, yeah, he's probably, if he didn't already have his own style, picked up some tips and tricks from him.
for sure.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, well, that's why this show looks so good. So obviously Greg Fraser is not involved on the show at all, but this guy is the DP on all 3 seasons. So, yeah. So just like always looks really great. The cinematography. The only other thing I want to mention is, so this season, I don't need to get into Ed Gein too much, but he's mainly what he's done was like in the 50s, and he's literally the one that inspired Psycho and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, in particular. Now, I haven't seen anything about Texas Chainsaw in the show, but they already have done a flash forward to Alfred Hitchcock, like starting to direct Psycho, which was really cool to see.
Okay.
So I like that they did that also.
Cool.
So they're showing, so I'm kind of hoping they'll also go to like maybe like the filming of Texas Chainsaw as well. Anyways, because I know that's how they came up with both those movies. Or, well, I guess Psycho would be the book first. Yes, that Alfred Hitchcock, direct or adapted. So anyway, that's the last thing I want to mention. Yeah, so still great.
Good.
I really like it. Also, my other thing I wanted to just say is rest in peace to Diane Keaton.
Right.
Which is we talked about her a decent amount because she was in the Godfather trilogy.
Yeah.
But yes, she just passed away, I believe, yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know if you had that, but I wanted to mention that too.
Did not write that down. That's
Okay.
something to bring up. Well, then the last thing I was watching that I thought maybe you would be is Chad Powers.
No, I didn't check this out yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. So what do you?
This is on Hulu.
Yeah.
Or I guess Disney Plus with Hulu. A disgraced college quarterback named Russ Holiday disguises himself as Chad Powers and walks onto a struggling Southern football team to revive his football career. And of course, this stars Glenn Powell.
So he changes his hair, and it's like his nose also, right?
Well,
like
he
what else
puts a lot
does
of
he
prosthetic
do?
stuff on his face to
Okay.
kind of make it look a little pudgier and a little, like, yeah. And then Steve Zahn is in this too.
Nice.
He's the head coach of the college team that he goes to try to play for.
So he gets like from the summary, like, does he get kicked off of his?
He
was
had
like
a
there was like an
promising career, and then there's an incident that
Okay.
kind of, it's almost like maybe it keeps me thinking laces out on
Yeah.
and
Oh, Ace Ventura. Yeah.
Ace Ventura and Alice
Yeah.
Ventura.
Yeah.
Like that kind
Dan
of
Marino. Yeah.
that kind of situation.
Okay.
And then he sees this opportunity to kind of try to redeem himself, but like he has to disguise himself to do it.
But he's trying to get back in too.
Yes.
Okay.
And but I think it's good. Like honestly, it's
it is a comedy though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is comedy, but like a dramedy a little bit. Like there's it's not all just funny. I think it's definitely the pilot. I was like, on, but then kind of watch more, and it definitely gets a lot better once they kind of get the premise set up, and then you get into like the real.
Cool.
And I don't want to give away too much, but I think it's similar to, but not in the same vein, similar to like Ted Lasso. There's some like good moral things to learn there that they're trying to wrestle with, and it's not as like feel good as Ted Lasso at all, but it's there's definitely a
I'm assuming it's more like Eastbound and Down. Although I don't know, did you ever watch?
I've never watched Eastbound and Down.
That's what it seemed like. It's more like
I mean, knowing that guy's other stuff, I would say not as raunchy in any way, shape, or form.
Sure. Okay. So kind of in between.
Yeah. I guess
Ted Lasso and
Eastbound and Down. I don't know.
Because I'm assuming he's not also like just like Mr. Positivity all the time, like Ted Lasso.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
What do we know about Ted Lasso? Yeah. What's going on with that?
I mean, I don't know.
Have you heard anything?
They're filming it. That's all.
Okay.
I know. Well, that can lead us into our trailer corner here.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think what trailers have come out that you want to talk about.
Last week. Well, we have the first real.
We got a couple.
We have two. I put two down.
Okay.
We have the first real teaser for Pluribus.
Yes, we did.
That actually showed us more than just like the goofy like single things.
So how we do Based or Waste? I think this would be a good segment, like right before Based or Waste. Like you just trailer corner, and I'm just like, because I'm always like excited. You want to talk about a trailer, and I'm like trying to think like, oh, which one is he going to talk about? Because normally I watch all the trailers, too. So.
Yeah, I watch most of them when I'm a little behind now. I know I haven't seen everything. So what'd you think of this teaser?
For Pluribus.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did I watch? I mean, I saw like the 10-second ones they kept doing.
Yeah, the one on the plane, and then the other one with
that was the most recent one, was the plane one.
And then there's the plane takeoff thing.
Yeah. But I did watch this one. This one was longer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's saying something that's like, it's not very like it's very cryptic still.
Yeah,
like I don't remember it being.
That's kind of a little bit my point. We're like less than a month away.
Yeah.
And we still have no flipping idea what this thing's about.
I like that though. They did that with Severance too.
Yeah.
It's a good way to build hype.
Yeah. But anyway, it was interesting. Is like there's obviously somebody talking to her on the phone.
Yeah.
It's back and forth and kind of cut between things. But at the end, it switches to where the guy on the TV is talking to her, and that's the person that's been on the phone.
Right. And he's actually like waiting for her to respond.
And he's like, yeah, I've been doing a lot of talking. you haven't. And he's talking about something like figuring out why you're different, and so you can join us. Like, it's kind of like,
yeah.
Which is, I don't know,
It is interesting that like all we really know is like, it seems like she's the only one that's like resisting whatever this is, and just like the whole, at least all of America, at least I guess. I don't know. Yeah, because it's still set in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Is like been brainwashed or given into whatever is going on.
Right.
There's definitely something with like the masses with like, I mean, we keep seeing the smile thing, but also like the lady licking donuts. Is it like something being passed like on to people?
I don't
know. It's very interesting.
Yeah. All right. And then the other, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, yes. That's right.
Which this doesn't come out till January, but this was like...
I'm glad they finally dated it, though, because I've been waiting on this, too. But anyway, well, for Pluribus, though, like we're
planning on covering it.
Yeah, for people watching and listening, we're for sure going to be covering that. But yeah, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Yeah, what did you think of this trailer?
To be honest, it was a little meh. The trailer.
I think, yeah, I felt the same way.
Seemed like a very generic, just knight trying to prove himself.
Well, we have too much of this now. Lone Wolf and Cub. We have too many shows and movies like this now. But I mean, I felt similar to you watching the trailer, but I think it's because I was so caught off guard because I didn't know it was going to be a comedy at all.
Mm.
And so like that was very strange. Like, been a while since we've been in the Game of Thrones world, and then like, you know, it looks, the visuals look the same.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it does. But then it's like way more comedy heavy. I was a little caught off guard by it, so that made it kind of like weird and cringy watching it.
Yeah, hopefully it plays better like when it's not just this random cuts and stuff put together for a trailer.
Because this story, like I heard this story is like incredibly good.
Yeah.
What is it called? It's like a very, I don't know. It's supposed to like set up a lot that we already know. So it's incredibly important, apparently.
Okay.
This story. I think, yeah, our main character is Sir Duncan the Tall, I think is his name, right? I think he's like, the same lineage as Brienne of Tarth.
Okay.
Which would make sense, you know. I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. That's what I heard, but
yeah. Okay.
Anyway, that's not the only thing. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff about this story apparently that ties in to a lot of what we already have seen in the Game of Thrones world. But you know what I do like though? I think it's cool that we're going to be getting 2 Game of Thrones shows in 2026.
Yeah.
House of the Dragon will be back.
Yeah, like early summer. Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited for that. Just because, I mean, we covered last season House of the Dragon, and very disappointing finale. Like more like, hey, get ready for the battle. So season 3 better start off strong.
Yeah. Cool.
Man, I feel like there's some other trailers too.
Yeah,
that were pretty good. Well, Comic-Con is happening now.
There's only 2 that I like knew had come out and I went and watched them specifically.
I think there might be a Daredevil season 2 trailer coming out soon.
Okay. But I know I'm not caught up on trailers because I just...
Yeah.
It's all the time.
It's time for Based or Waste.
Welcome back to Based or Waste, the internet game show where we check and see what's trending on Rotten Tomatoes, movies or TV shows. Today we're doing TV shows. And I picked 10 of them, and Josh is going to guess if they're good or bad, if they're based or waste. And we go off of the audience score, play along at home, don't cheat, don't have Rotten Tomatoes up on the side while you're doing this. Audience score is sometimes strange, but not as strange in whack as the critics normally, so that's why we go by audience. All right, are you ready, Josh?
I'm ready.
Okay. Last week was a little rough for you, but you've been doing pretty high normally, but last week was, we'll see how you do now. We're back to TV. Great list. Great TV list.
Okay.
If I do say so myself. All right. This first one I think is the only one we might have done before, but we're about near the end, so okay. I wanted to revisit as a base or waste. Task, season 1, which we have not really talked about much
because I haven't watched it.
I did mention it briefly, but it's sick. But does the audience think it's sick?
I know. I'm gonna go based.
Yeah, 61 though, which is. It should be higher than that. Personally, I think it should be higher.
Okay.
All right. Now, definitely wanted to go back to this one now. Also, Peacemaker, season 2. After the finale, what do we think?
I'm still gonna say it's based.
Yeah, 82,
Okay.
which we will talk about shortly.
Yeah.
All right, this one I've not talked about yet, but seems like a cool show. I want to check out The Lowdown on FX.
Yeah. I'm gonna say based on this one as well.
Yes, 74. Yeah, this looks sick. Ethan Hawke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just looks like a fun show. All right, next one we have is Wayward, which is the new show Toni Collette is in. That's the only reason why I know about it, but it's pretty high on Netflix. But I don't know if you've seen anything about it.
Nope.
It's got to be in the top 10 on Netflix. I think it is.
Don't even know what this is.
I think it's about a school. You might like it because it's definitely a lot of teenage drama that's involved, but she's like the head of the school. But it seems like there's some like sketchy stuff going on behind the scenes. I don't know.
I'm gonna say based.
No.
Nah.
This is a waste. This is a 46. So maybe don't check it out. All right. What are we at now? Okay. All right. Next up, this also just came out recently. Also Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Alice in Borderland, season 3. Which is a show that I've watched since it first started. It's sick. But season 3 just came out. Do you know what this is?
Yeah. I mean, I think I remember seeing the trailer for season 1.
Okay.
Never
awesome.
watched any of it, so
People will compare it to Squid Game, but it's not. It's very different.
I'm gonna say based.
Yeah. 65 though, which is unfortunate. I hope season 3 is good, but I haven't gotten there yet. All right, then the rest of these, yeah, the rest of these are all like more very recent TV shows because we've gotten a lot of new TV recently. Slow Horses, season 5, already on season 5.
Mm-hmm. This is based.
Yes. 76 though, thought it would be higher. This show like people love.
Mm-hmm.
Also heard this newest season's like the best season.
Yeah.
It's interesting. All right. Next is House of Guinness.
I'm also gonna say based.
Yeah. 65. A little lower. So we'll also be talking about this
Next
soon.
week.
Yeah. Yeah. Creator of Peaky Blinders, right? Is he actually the showrunner of this also, though?
I think so.
Cool. All right. 3 more. Okay. We just talked about this last week. Black Rabbit. I wanted to put on here. I think we did already do this on Base or Waste, but now that it's a little bit been out a while,
I'm gonna say
how
based.
is it now? Yes, 83.
Well, it's higher than I thought it'd be.
Yeah. Did you watch any more of this?
One more episode. I haven't finished it.
I think we're at the same spot then, because I think I'm halfway through. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about 3 episodes.
Yep.
I watched the 4th. Yeah. Yeah. I still really like that show.
Yeah, I was enjoying it, but I was.
It's a lot of stuff right now to watch. All right. You just mentioned this, Chad Powers.
I'll say based.
Yep. 66. Does that seem accurate? 66 for Chad Powers?
Maybe we give it a little higher.
Okay.
Maybe in the. I don't know. I go that, but I would give it a 7.
Okay. All right. Then our final one, the one I just talked about, Monster. So season 3. So this is the Ed Gein one that just came out.
We'll say based.
No, this is a waste, a 53, which is wild because I didn't look at season 1 and 2 to see how they did But I think this season has been awesome so far. And I really like season 1 and 2 as well. I don't know why people are not liking this so far. Yeah.
Still respectable 80%.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a
This is
B.
back up to your normal average. All right. Well, good job, Josh. We'll see how you do back when we get back to movies next time. All right. Let us know how y'all did, everyone watching and listening. And leave a comment. Doesn't have to be about Based or Waste. It can be about anything. Let us know how Chad Powers is. Actually, let me know if you like Monster, the Ed Gein story. Because I think it's kind of messed up that it's a waste on Rotten Tomatoes right now. But anyway, that has been Based or Waste. Tune in next week.
All right, so let's get into Peacemaker season 2. And we'll just start off a little bit of what were your thoughts, overall thoughts on this season?
You want me to go first?
I mean, okay, I'll go first if you want. I really enjoyed this season.
Yeah.
I like how it leaned in deeper into the relationships, which is, the theme here with the James Gunn stuff, and just being more about the emotion of what's going on between everyone, and of course John Cena's character Peacemaker, and letting the action support that versus like just trying to have action for action's sake.
Yeah,
I think they did a really good job of that, which I think is even more important in a TV show than in a movie.
Yeah, I would agree
Which is
with that.
where I think a lot of the Marvel TV shows miss the mark. They lean too heavily on the trying to be like their movies, where
Yes.
it's like, and it's just like, oh, let's do some cool action,
Yeah.
and not focusing on the characters and then like for a show, the character relationships and stuff is even more important, I think, than a movie.
I agree. And it lends to it with like the longer form storytelling of TV. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. That I didn't think you liked this show that much. I mean, I know you talked about season 1, but the little brief that we've talked about season 2 so far, I wasn't sure how you felt about it, but cool. Well, man, this is weird because I really like season 1, obviously, because I've watched it like a few times. Season 2, I really liked it as a whole, and especially the way it started was really strong. I thought it got kind of weaker a little bit as it went into season 2. And I wanted to ask you specifically about the finale, because I was incredibly disappointed with the finale. Now, partially, that could have been my own fault for thinking like, but I'm going to also blame James Gunn a little bit too, because he was saying how much
Hyping it up so much.
Yeah, and he was saying how much this sets up a lot of what's to come in the DCU.
Yeah, I mean, I had heard that as well. I guess I didn't, because to be honest, I think it's because I feel like the stakes for the DCU is like so low for me, because
there's not been that much.
So like that I cared about. So like I think him saying that didn't really affect my expectations. Like I was like, oh, okay. Well, and I think, I mean, to be honest, like I think the jury's out, right? Until like the next film comes out that's going to be in this, and see how this affects it. But
I wonder if I wonder what's like further along. Supergirl or Clayface.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like those are definitely the next two.
Because those are both next year, right? 2026.
Yeah.
And then the next Superman's 2027.
Yeah.
When's Batman?
I don't think they put a date on it yet. Still.
That's gonna be weird because that's gonna be such a big gap of time.
Yeah, I know.
The Batman was a good movie.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, but that was what, 2022? I think.
Yeah, like early 2020.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Besides that though, like a few different times James Gunn also, just because I've listened to the podcast because I think it's really good and there's a lot of insight into it. He kind of, I don't know why he said this, but he said something about expecting like some cool cameos in the finale too, which we didn't get any of. So that was weird that he said that. Also because of what he did in the end of season 1, I was also just kind of expecting something big anyway, like at least a cameo.
Yeah, a little teaser with like the
I mean, they did all the Justice League, yeah.
And then they redid it for
yeah, which I think it's cool they did that. But yeah, I also, so the finale is especially, most of the finale was just heartfelt conversations with people, and a lot of those scenes were really good because I mean he always does that well, James Gunn. But like most of the finale was just that, and then like them like hyping each other up, and then like, but there wasn't really like a big kind of final conclusion at all, and it didn't have to be like a big fight necessarily. But they're like, there really wasn't much of anything. And I know we kind of had like a bigger thing that happened in the penultimate episode in the other Earth X. But I don't know. It just also just didn't really feel like much of a finale to me.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that point because it didn't feel like, no, it's not, I would say it's not as bad as Alien Earth.
No.
We also talked about it a few weeks ago. That felt like I literally went, it's like, was I wrong? I thought was there more than 8 episodes? Because that's how
that's about, you like check to see like, is there one more episode? Yeah.
Is there another one coming? This wasn't that bad, but I do know, like, because I was like, even when he gets kidnapped, like briefly there to like kind of set up the like cliffhanger. I was like, just thinking like, because they did that whole montage where then they reveal that they are the, what do they call it?
Checkmate.
Yep. They have this fancy new building and spent millions of dollars, drug money.
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah, his vigilantes, all vigilantes, like blood money that he's gotten over time.
Like that whole reveal, and I was like, oh, that's what they're, is that what they're setting up, for these like coming films? And because I don't know enough about, also that's another thing, I don't know anything. As a kid growing up, I read Marvel comics, not DC comics.
Yeah, and especially X-Men, which is also like, we're not, well, there's the old movies, but like we're not there in the MCU. But so like in the DCU stuff, like I don't know anything. So like I don't know what Checkmate is, if that's a thing, or I assume it's something from the comics and not just something I
made
had
up.
to look it up, and it is. And same with the name of the world that Peacemaker's in now that they throw him at the end.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it, but that is a thing.
Yeah. Also
in the comics.
Yeah. What is they call it? Not the savior, but
Salvation.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what it is. And which is weird because like that very end, like that's when I was like, oh, this is going to be where the big cameo is. He's thrown into this, you know what I mean?
There,
like I thought he would, someone would be there.
Yeah. So, but I thought it was weird that they had that big setup and then he gets kidnapped and it's like, well, obviously a big time passed if they built, unless they just bought that building. It was already built, like to build it.
Yeah. It's a very short montage of them like setting up and.
Yeah. But it's like, but also it takes time to establish something like that. So, I mean, it's got to be a couple months later, like
I think it does say like 3 months later. I think there was a
thing
like there when we just get a quick scene of
Yeah.
Vigilante and them, talking.
Anyway, so it's like,
Was it Spider-Fax's time? No, it's not Spider-Fax at the end that he's
mhm.
trying to get quizzed on.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Couldn't remember.
Can they?
Before that, it was... What was it before that? Crow Fax? There's something else also. It's like different times in the season.
Yeah. But I think it's funny that he was engaging in it.
Oh, yeah.
Just also
Flurry, yeah.
Flurry.
Flurry was great. I love that character.
But also, like, the Flurry's even part of this team is kind of like...
And Sasha Bordeaux. But that was a good scene, her and Harcourt.
Yeah, like that, like you, though it was a quick turn, I would say,
Sure.
for her. Like I feel like
But they found common ground.
I feel like if you, I don't know, that felt as like a quick, like, because it was not even the beginning of the episode. It was like halfway through the episode, she's suddenly like, I mean, there was a couple scenes of her laying there at night next to the dude, and like
Rick Flag Sr., yeah.
and she's like, awake, thinking.
But by the way, good for him. I mean, but it's this is my other thing that I was kind of disappointed with is now this finale is an hour long, but almost all the episodes, especially the last like 3 or 4, have literally only been like 30 minutes. And that was frustrating to me, especially like the penultimate, I think was like only 30 minutes. I wish we had like a full hour each of these episodes. And I think they could do more with the ending, but also I would have liked a little bit more time on Earth X.
Okay. Earth X is
Nazi World, which is...
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's what it's called in the comics, because I also had to look that up to see, like, is this something for real? It's called Earth X, and yeah, it's a whole comic run that basically...
He was over there good. I mean, I don't feel like we needed more of that, but...
No? You don't think so?
No, I mean, I feel like he was over there a good bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I just would like... I don't know what it was in particular.
I liked the little Wizard of Oz world they go to.
That was sick.
Little munchkins that try to kill them all.
Yeah. I like that too. That's another thing. Cool, but I would have liked to see a little bit more of them opening, or seeing a little bit more of these different worlds. Because it's like the spider skull thing, real quick. There's like a real quick zombie thing.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
that's about it.
The
right?
montage is, I mean, they also, speaking of James Gunn and his his music montages. This episode
so much
had
music.
This episode had a bunch.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I also they kind of finally show what happens on the boat, and like earlier, until we watched Suicide Squad, like I wasn't sure. Like I was like, just something I don't know about, and that they showed already. But then after watching Suicide Squad, I was like, oh no, okay, so this is something. And then
they've been teasing since episode 1.
Yeah, but like when they teased it before, because I was like, oh, it's just something I haven't seen,
right?
That we already know what happened, and they're just like talking. And no, it was something we hadn't seen, so I didn't realize that till seeing Suicide Squad, and then they like, oh, it's not something. So
yeah, but this is what else is weird about, just because like being disappointed with the finale in particular is, like I said, it didn't really feel like a finale, but also this, they only talked about a little bit on the podcast, but like this potentially could be the series finale of Peacemaker. Because he talked about how they don't have anything greenlit or planned for season 3. But he talked about how he said, like, you'll see these characters again, other stuff, which makes sense. But it's just like, if this ends up being like, that's it of this show, that's even weirder of a finale.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
But this salvation, is this like part of the main plot of Superman? Like, I don't know how this comes into play, because all we really heard was like a bunch of animal sounds. Like, what was it that was around him?
Something sounds scary. Yeah, dinosaur.
Yeah, dinosaur. Yeah.
But yeah, and then of course a lot of the stuff that the one guy, I always forget their names, but
the one guy,
the bad guy, he's
Rick
like
Flag
basically
Senior?
Rick Flag,
Yeah.
He's like consulting with
Oh, we get the Lex Luthor cameo.
Lex Luthor.
That was cool.
And then we got that cameo. Yeah. But he's been consulting with him. So like,
True.
it's
Yeah.
So I could see where if this goes down, 3 months, 6 months path from where we leave off, that then, it's something Superman has to interject into and deal with. And then maybe that's how it's setting up. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what though? I would say good on you and we were pretty early on talking about like, hey, this place is only white people. And so like we talked about that pretty early on in the season. It is funny though how it's like, but I mean like I guess depending on who you are and also obviously the color of your skin makes a big difference, but like it is so interesting. Like you see like Peacemaker when he's there, he just never notices that it's just all white people,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like the joke where finally he's like, he sees the flag, but then she's like, oh, there's a giant mural of Hitler, and they all have Mein Kampf on their a book on their but no, all that was funny. I loved, which I'm glad they did this. I loved Vigilante meeting himself. That was great.
Yeah, that was last week. That was the penultimate, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't
Or
this,
6.
It wasn't in this episode, so it was either yes.
No, it wasn't the finale. No, but I just want to talk about as the season overall, because we haven't talked about this
Other
show
stuff,
in a few weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool because they like get along so well until he finds out he's not friends with
It's not his best friend.
Yeah, he hates him.
The funniest thing is because he's so excited to like visit his house in this other world. I love how he's just cracking up the whole time. Like, and then the best line is he walks by and he's laughing. He's like, "Oh, my dad's not gay in this world." And then it's insane the lengths he goes through, like how much he hates his mom, like beforehand when they go, it's when they first see his lair and like, all that's crazy.
Even this episode when they go to visit him, like when she first goes to visit him, like he's yelling at his mom.
Yeah. Yeah. I like how so he's been telling his mom that Harcourt's his secret girlfriend. Yeah, all that's good. Like, yeah, they do well. Like all that dialogue. Yeah, those are like the high points of it. And again, like the heart, like the serious conversations, like all that was great. Like, and so I did really like all that because, we got a lot of that in the finale. But that was my issue was like, it was like, that was almost the whole finale.
Yeah.
It
doesn't really, other than just him getting kidnapped and then thrown into
right. Which is like the last couple minutes.
Salvation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like doesn't really set anything up for tease anything next, which I guess is, I guess if they don't know what they're making, then
I don't know.
Then just having that like the finale really be them forming checkmate, and then just having the little teaser of Peacemaker getting kidnapped because obviously he's not going to stay there.
No.
And they're going to find a way to, someone's going to find a way to get him out.
What if they just do, because it's a possibility too. I guess now they could just do a show called Checkmate.
They could.
And it just
they could do a movie called Checkmate. That's a weird name for a movie, but to get butts in the seats, I don't know.
What else? The flashback. Really like that. The scene, well, this was good. Like, just finally seeing what happened on the boat.
Yep.
But because we didn't talk about this episode, but I think it was episode 6. When Harcourt goes into Earth X.
Mm-hmm.
she has the cocaine on her, so she has to go into that room.
Yep.
Peacemaker shows up. That interaction was, I think, one of the best scenes in the season. Because it felt very real. They both just did a great job in the scene, but also like you really see like how much she does, because obviously we know how much like he's in love with her, but we see how much she cares about him too, but just doesn't want to say it. But like even to the point of like the scene I love, because she's like says like, hey Chris, like she's like, I'm a nightmare, and he's like, I don't care. And then I like in the finale finally, because he's been asking her all season, did the kiss me or did it mean anything? And then she
what happened on the boat? I mean,
yeah, that's right. It's
you
not,
assume it's a kiss, but like,
yeah.
you
And then
never
she
really know until-
finally, she finally says something about it.
Yeah.
Also, I love seeing Foxy Shazam, because I've been a fan of that band for a really long time, and I'm just glad that I hope they never really been that big of a band, so they have to have blown up now, because it's literally the theme song of the season. So like, guaranteed they have a lot of plays now, which is nice. So
a lot of new fans, probably.
for sure, yeah. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything specific other than just eagerly and hugging than
Oh yeah,
the other guy there. at the
John
end.
Economist, yeah. Which is good, because we know like Eagly needs someone, and
Yeah.
he doesn't have Peacemaker there, so John's got to take care of him. John Economist got to take care of him for a while.
Yeah. The ninja dude is kind of, I guess, part of their team.
Oh yeah, Judo Master, that's right. He's also in there. Yeah. Yeah, he's fine. I never really like cared about that character a whole lot either season.
Yeah.
I like that Sasha Bordeaux's in there now, because I liked her character, and it's interesting that she's a cyborg. What do they call her?
Yeah. But then also, she's definitely a metahuman. Is that because she's a cyborg, or does she have something else before that?
Very true. Yeah. I don't know. We already talked about Eagly being the prime eagle and all that. I guess I don't really know why it was so short. The Michael Rooker character, Red Saint Wild, like why was that in this season? It was so short. It was just like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Supergirl and Clayface a lot, and obviously the next Superman film.
Yeah. Just looking at some of the...
Yeah, you have anything else to...
No, I mean, it's like we covered most... I was just looking to see if there was anything.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I don't... yeah, I don't think there's much else. But anyway, yeah, I still really like the season. That
Solid
was just-
season, yeah.
I was just disappointed with the finale.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know how big Checkmate is in the comics, but
Either.
it's maybe, I mean, between that and, Lex Luthor being in the show, maybe that's what he implies.
I don't know. He for sure said like he. That's what I mean. He didn't help the. Like he was
overhyped it, huh?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
doing his part.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he's. We'll see if he says anything. I mean, he didn't really, because I listened to the podcast. Like, he didn't mention anything about it. Like,
Yeah.
but on previous podcasts, he was talking about it. So I don't know. It's weird. I'm curious. I need to look and see like how people feel about it. I don't know. I haven't heard. You heard anything about like in general? Are people mad at it or
No,
they
I'm
like
not.
it? Okay. But anyone watching and listening, if you've seen it, yeah, let us know.
Let us know what you think of Peacemaker Season 2, and specifically the finale.
Maybe series finale.
Yeah. It's episode 8, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know. You can do that by emailing us at feedback@screentimepod.com or leave a comment. Of course, we appreciate all you who like and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. So if you haven't, please do so. And you can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. All some variation of _pod.
Screen time pod.
Screen time pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, screen time pod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Screen underscore time underscore.
There you go.
No, I don't know. They're all a little bit different.
If you type in screen time pod, it should still show up.
It should show up. And if you want, you can follow us on Instagram. I'm at JYoungBar.
And I'm at Jared Youngbar.
All right. We'll catch you guys next week.